is starting. Got this $25 elk meat right here. Cooked a bunch of jalapenos. I'm sweating like crazy. Got some more right here. Been seasoning everything in the bathroom. So I got some more right there. And I got like 8 pounds of deer meat for those of you who are interested, because I said I was buying a bunch of exotic meat yesterday. Starting off the day off pretty good. Whew, need water though. So the problem when you cook jalapenos is some of them are hot, some of them are not hot. I cooked 2 different jalapenos. One of them is not so hot, it's like nice and easy to eat, and the other one's hot as whew. Alright, so just so you guys know, today is gonna be more of a, probably like more of a normal vlog, because we haven't done one of those in like a long time. So today started off as I woke up, made my coffee, went and got this elk meat that I ordered yesterday. I got a bunch of deer meat as well. And I got here and the problem was I haven't used the freezer yet. So this whole freezer, this whole area was completely ice. Like literally you couldn't put anything in there. And I got here, I was like, oh no. Didn't even think about this because the whole freezer was completely like, it was just literally an igloo with no room for anything. And there was like ice hanging down below this. So I called up the maids and stuff and I was like, hey, can you guys get me a new freezer, or like what should I do? And they're like, oh well, we don't have any more ones with freezers, because apparently this is like an old model and like they don't even have the ones with the freezers anymore, which kind of sucks for me because I live here. Anyways, so I literally pulled this whole freezer out of here and I had like, it was like screwed into this like little framing. So I took the freezer out, dragged it all the way into the bathroom, and then I put it, you can see the ice all over the ground. I put it in the shower and filled the whole thing up with hot water so all the ice fell out. And then I turned it back on, and then I had to call the refrigerator place because the thing wouldn't reset. And then there's this thing in the back that I had to do. So I basically fixed a freezer today. I'm cooking elk meat in the hotel room. What a day. All right, so we got the shake, or the pre-workout done. I'm going to make a post-workout shake. I use Garden of Life, of course. Garden of Life whey protein, and I always mix it with oat milk. So throw in a bit of oat milk. All right, that one's empty. Gonna have to put some more in there. Then we're gonna throw in about, since I just ate so much elk, which is probably around like 50 or so grams of protein, I'm going to throw in just 1 scoop. Normally I'll do 2, but I think I already got enough protein in. And it's important to start drinking this shake probably around midway through the workout. I'll also throw in a bit of creatine in that as well. I will take the multivitamins as a pre-workout, and I also take the alpha test as a pre-workout. I only take half the dose of this on like show days, and then I take a quarter of the dose on off days. So I'm not really trying to take like too much, just like enough to give me like that extra boost. So now that we got that all squared away, go to grab the drinks, go down to the gym, get a quick full body workout. I always have an earphone in because I like to listen to podcasts and stuff while I'm walking around, and like kind of an information nerd. I am almost done with Your Next 5 Moves, which is like a business book for entrepreneurs. If you guys haven't yet, listen to it. It's amazing, especially if you're thinking about being an entrepreneur, because not everyone should be an entrepreneur. I like to tell people, would you work for 3 years for free to start making an exponential rate of money on the 4th year? It's always not promised, of course. You know, it takes a lot of work to go in, but basically that's what my businesses were. Is like, for one, the shoe company's been around for 3 years. I still haven't taken any money out of it. I don't plan to ever until we sell it for $100 million in 2030. That's my goal. The show company was in a bit of a debt for like the first year or so, year and a half, until we paid off all the equipment. And of course the YouTube channel took about 3 years to even make any money. So it's like, would you do that kind of stuff to be an entrepreneur, you know? Then you have your full life in your control. I'm glad I'm already past the 3 years and everything's paying pretty well, you know? So we're gonna go walk down to the gym, and I'm listening to the new Patrick Bet David podcast. All right, we are in the employee gym, just got here. while I am waiting for the pre-workout to kick in, one of my favorite things to do is to stretch my hamstrings by using this cable. So what I'll do is I will sit like a hamstring stretch or something like that, and I actually will scoot back and I'll let the cable pull me. That way you can fully relax and you can get a much better stretch than if you're pulling yourself. Then you just can kind of let this cable pull you, and you get a much better stretch than if you're pulling on your own. You can fully relax into it. So since I think the rest of my day is actually pretty boring, I'm actually gonna pause this video for 2 days and then resume it, which you're gonna see in about 5 seconds, when we're actually doing a show day, where it's probably a lot more exciting. I can give you guys like a backstage tour to kind of show you all the things that go on behind the scenes of a circus show. Because actually, I'm just going to chill in the jacuzzi for the rest of the day and like do nothing. So that would be probably a pretty boring day in the life. So let's resume this in 2 days. Let's go. All right, and we're back. So today is actually Saturday. I have 2 shows today. So we have one at 3 and one at 7. It is actually probably around 1 o'clock right now. So I got to head down on stage pretty soon. Real quick, shout out to Aventino watches. These things just came in. They sent me some pretty sweet watches. I got the black one and this gold one. I actually stabbed my finger trying to readjust this watch the other day, and the pin went straight into my finger. You probably can't tell, but it was like bleeding like crazy. Anyways, also check out these sunglasses. I've been spending way too damn much money on sunglasses and random things lately. I gotta stay away from the mall. Gotta stay away. Anyways, be right back. Gotta get my stuff together. Yeah, so that commercial plays like all over the entire casino. It's kind of crazy just seeing yourself every day, all day, like a million times a day. Anyways, all right, be right back. We'll get to the backstage. Laundry day. All the TVs for the show. It's kind of dark back here. Alright, this is my ramps that you previously seen in the backyard. Wow, look at all this lighting. Oh, they're watching hockey. So this thing's in the back of our show. Oh, Vegas Knights are playing. I think I'm supposed to like that team, but I don't care about hockey. Look, there's Chantel right there. This is a giant model airplane. It comes out at the end of the show. Pretty cool. It's the only stage in the country that has an airplane on the stage. It hasn't flown for 30 years. Sorry it's so dark, but here's the tramp wall. Trampoline. Tramp wall. This thing rolls out in the middle of the show. We got the crashed airplane. Crashed airplane. Supposedly no one died. This is the ramps. It's too dark. These are all the people that have performed here before. Back to the dressing room area. I don't know who that is, but she's hot. Alright. So, for those of you who have never seen this before, this is a crazy cart. It's a go-kart that my buddy Ollie invented. It spins around, does all kinds of cool stuff. Funnest toy in the world. It's made by Razor. I rode for Razor for 10 years, so naturally I'm pretty good at them. So, I do it in the show. I'll give you a quick example of what it does. Alright, so of course, as a circus acrobat, you have to put on makeup and stuff. So we got this makeup. It's basically like face paint. I'm going to do a quick time lapse of how I do it. It's not like anything specific. We just kind of need to look like crazy ninjas, because for the first character, we are basically ninjas and on the tramp wall and stuff. And the second one, we're kind of like badass dudes in light suits, I guess. But I just do like 3 lines on one side, and then I put my logo on the other ear, or on the other eye. I think it looks cool. Alright, just finished the makeup. This is Dylan. Dylan's one of our off-axis acrobats. He's a badass tramp waller and scooter rider. He does both of the acts with me. This This is his first scooter act. He's killing it. Part of the perks of being a YouTuber, people just send you random stuff. I got this scalp massager. Check this out. You put it on your head, it actually feels so good. I actually just used it for the first time yesterday, and I'm totally obsessed with it. So, shout out to Renpho, R-E-N-P-H-O. You guys want a scalp massager? Check this out. These are good. What is going on over here?
Oh, sorry, this looks wrong. Did this. But okay, did this.
Wonderful. Look, it's like a little mouse. See you later, mouse. So, this is my outfit number 1 for the trample act. Gotta run over here and switch my laundry back over. Today's laundry day. Whew. Ready for the show, though. That is Nicholas. Nick is the bike rider in our show. Insert cool clip of Nick here.
Let me hear how much noise we're gonna make. Oh, come on, folks, you're not at home. Make some noise! Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Viva Le Cirque.
Damn, Dylan. Yeah, so basically, once we finish the trample routine, we have like 5 to 10 minutes or so, probably like 10 actually, to come back, switch into this outfit, which is a light up, I don't know what you would call this, like badass guy suit, and I switch my shoes to the red off-axis ninjas, and yeah, so we gotta go back out there and do the ramp acts now. Whew. All right, and that is going to wrap up today's video. Thank you guys for watching. It was good to switch it up from like the normal daily videos to like the kind of backstage stuff. And this is Fernando, who put the whole show together. Fernando and I have worked together for a few years.
This is Tanner, in case you forget his name.
How is it working with Tanner?
It's great. It's awesome. The dude's fearless, and I'm not saying it because he's here, but you know, this is a month now, month and a half,
like a month and a half,
5 weeks, 6 weeks into the show.
Yeah.
We're still going, oh wow, ooh, between the technicians and ourselves who are watching the show every night. So yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And how did you come up with Viva Le Cirque, like the theme and the storyline and everything?
It's interesting. This is the
How long
second.
did that take?
It actually was faster than the first iteration was about almost 10 years ago of the show, and Viva Le Cirque is a celebration of the cirque arts, and a little bit of a marriage between traditional circus and modern circus. This iteration is a bit even more modern because we use interactive lasers, we use projection mapping, and then we added Tanner and the ramp wall and kind of like a lot of the modern elements. The new wave of circus, I guess, if you will. And so that took some time, but I think we pulled it off in it was a couple of months. You know, computer animation, writing, music. You know, we were all very excited, and we were working on adrenaline because we're coming off of a year and something of not performing due to the pandemic. So
the last show we did was this show, December 2019. It's been a while. Yeah.
That's right. So we're very excited. Yeah. So if you guys get a chance, come check it out.
Yeah.
It's a fun show. And Tanner's in it.
Viva Le Cirque. Sweet. Thanks, Fernando. All right. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe and like the video. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.